And what were these records? Which ones?
Oh, definitely lots of Bowie, Roxy Music. I'm sure I had a Status Quo record as well somewhere.
Which one?
Caroline.
Really?
Yeah, I bought that with my spends.
The Sweet. I was into
Sweet,
the Sweet.
yeah.
Johnny
Sweet.
Osmond, David Cassidy. You wouldn't have liked
Wouldn't
them,
have
would
had
you?
Donny and David, no. But definitely the Sweet. Slade.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely had some Slade. And you could buy these Top of the Pops albums.
Oh, yeah, with the like, snide artists.
Yeah,
They were
the
really
cover
bad,
versions.
though. Well, they were terrible, but they were so cheap.
Yeah.
Get them at Woolworths.
Get them
they
at
were
Woolworths
79 pence, weren't they?
We got the same one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had loads
Got
of
it
them.
home and put it on and thought, there's something wrong with the
sound
song. Then worked out it was cover versions.
Do you remember that they then started doing 20 fantastic hits by the original artists?
Yes.
Volume 1, 2. I've got volumes 2 and 3 of those. That was my introduction to music. Same era.
What
as
year
you.
was that then?
I would have been about 11, so you would have been about 9 maybe.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
That's
and
about
it was
right.
like T-Rex, The Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I was into Fleetwood Mac around that time.
Oh my God, he was into Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, that album is phenomenal. What's it called? What's that album called? Rumours. Rumours by Fleetwood Mac.
That was later than...
No, it wasn't. I got that when I was at school.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Brilliant album. So what music would you say influenced you in terms of, oh, I want to be like them, or I want to be as good as them, or... What about you? You've not mentioned funk.
Funk came a bit later.
Disco as well. It was the whole disco era.
Disco and punk and good funk came around at the same time of probably 76. Yeah, definitely 76, especially in New York where the punk scene was kind of born at the same time as disco. Mm-hmm. You know, people was either you're a punk or you're into disco. One or the other, but I was into both. I was into music no matter what it was.
In the house that we lived in then, it had warm air, central heating. And there was like ducts in the wall with vents. And the two of them, whenever they didn't want me and Derek to listen to what they were saying, they'd give each other the nod and go upstairs. But what they didn't realise, when they were talking, it acted as a tannoy, and we could hear it coming out of the heating vents, every word that they said. Well, this particular day, Paul came in with something under his arm, and Sean said, "What's he got?" I said, "I don't know." Anyway, we soon found out he'd bought, because in his bedroom, Derek had built this unit for him, and he had his hi-fi and his stereo and his speakers and his woofers and tweeters or whatever you called them, all set up.
What about Motown as well?
Motown, yeah. That goes back to going back round to my Auntie Mary's, and they had a collection of Motown singles.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh yeah, Temptations.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye.
You said that the very first time I interviewed you. You said you were into the Temptations. That was in 1991. And you also said that you listened to Lionel Ritchie on Radio 1. Do you remember When a Child is Born?
No, not Lionel. Not Lionel. It was...
All these years I've thought that was Lionel Ritchie.
Google it.
All right, hang on.
What's his name? Let's see if I can beat Google. Johnny Mathis. I'm going to admit I actually bought When a Child is Born.
Nice song.
It's a good song. It stood the test of time every Christmas.
Yeah.
So this particular day had not been upstairs long when we heard this music, and we heard "A Child is Born," and it was Johnny Mathis. He'd bought the record because he liked him, but he didn't want us to laugh at him, and he was singing along with Johnny Mathis. But what he didn't realise, it was booming out of the central heating system.